Oakland have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Andres Angel is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. And there's one away. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, they have to be very happy so far with the performance they're getting out of that guy in the 8th spot. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Striding in, Connor Pitts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit in the air out to right. Moving under it. Bedelia makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batted third.
In now, Jeremy Pitts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike. In his career, Pitts has a track record of power hitting at the major league level. Over 250 career home runs. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent and well-respected, accurate strike zone.
Dero, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the 9th.
This is on the ground over to first. Asensio takes it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays go in order 1-2-3, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Mickey Munson will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Digging in, William Pollard. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Pollard.
First pitch on its way. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't, one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings.
And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner's back. Standing in now, Logan Morrison. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now the 1-0 is outside for a ball. Pollard aboard here at first with nobody out. And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. And the runner will get back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Two-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
In is Christian Yelich. He's set and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
0-2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it's scored a wild pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. But not in time as he's across with the run.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
At the plate, Leonardo Asensio. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
A check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball 1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Standing in, Chad Fidelia. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Runner at first here, one man out. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat, trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Digging in, Omar Moreno. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Moreno, the former Philly, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
But the runner's back easily. A runner on first with 2 away. And that's over. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move to the second inning here in Oakland. It's the A's 2, the Rays nothing. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Booth Bobo. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Now the pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. Now here's the pitch, and he missed with it. It's 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Asensio backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014. Covers a ton of ground out there and don't test the arm.
Next for the Rays, Sammy Pitts. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, strike one.
0-1.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off for ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Rays have cut this to a 2-1 ball game now.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
In now, Jeff Pitts. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike to count.
Ball
3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. Now this will rattle up against the wall, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Man, I can't believe that just happened. I bet neither can he. He was tracking this line drive all the way, I thought, but then it flies right past him. He looks back, and there's no help coming. He has to retrieve it himself. Got to wonder if he lost sight of it at the last second or something.
Into the box now, John Pitts. Fouled away. Pitts takes his lead at third with 1 away. Fastball called for strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. One out and a runner on third. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left, leaving him one shy of 200 for his career, and that pushes the Rays out on top here, 3-2. Into the box, Walter Uwasi. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Fidelia moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Stepping in, Brady Day is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Liner towards second, and that's by him into right field for a base hit.
Well, I'm surprised by the pitcher right there going to the well for a second straight fastball. He had to feel that that hitter was on the previous pitch.
Stepping in now, Jesse Pitts, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. Now the 1-0 misses, ball two.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
This is line to left. Yelich is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Rays 3 and the A's 2. Leading off the inning, Enrique Velasquez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Velasquez.
First pitch on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense.
And
diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Now at the plate, Juan Trevino. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Standing in now, Graham Mendoza, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Digging in for his second at-bat, William Pollard. He reached on a single in his first try. Prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first, and the runner back safely. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. And another throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
In now, Logan Morrison.
The designated hitter.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 309 is the average entering play. 6 home runs and 17 RBIs. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Morrison, originally from the state of Missouri. He was selected in the 23rd round back in 2005.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now the 2-1. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Here now the 2-2. is looked at, and the count moves full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 4-3 Oakland. So digging in now, Connor Pitts. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Connor Pitts.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watched it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner board and no outs.
Into the box now, Jeremy Pitts. Line down the left field line. But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball. Now the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Pitts gets his lead at first, nobody out. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. And he'll step off the level and go to first. And he's back standing. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Boof Bobo is on deck. A runner at first with no outs here. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Boof Bobo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a ball 1-0.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Hit in the air to center field. Moreno moves over, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. In to score from third is the tying run. It's a 4-4 game.
The third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Sammy Pitts. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. 2 balls and no strikes.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Here it comes, 2-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 2-1 home. This is line to left. Yelich is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Jeff Pitts, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's set. The 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
The 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You can.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now 6-4. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
John Pitts is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 3 runs already home here. And it's 1-1. Pitts makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Ball taken there. 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moreno is over, and that retires the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Rays 6 and the Athletics 4. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right. Thanks, Heidi. Now to the plate, Christian Yelich. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
First pitch on its way. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Asensio.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Leonardo Asensio. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 1 out, nobody on. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. 2-1 to the A's first baseman. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Standing in now, Chad Fidelia, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Fidelia has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. High in the air out to center field. Pitts is there. And that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Omar Moreno. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
1-0 the count. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
And here he is in the third inning. Trouble again. He's just not able to find that comfort zone out there.
Asensio stands at second with 2 gone. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. And the runner from second is in to score.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs. It looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Stepping in now, Enrique Velasquez. This ball will be chopped foul. Comes set, and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready with another 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Line drive to left, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Rays 6 and the A's 5. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Rays, the designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Walter Iwasi. First delivery to him on the way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The 0-2 home. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Bedelia looks up, gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and they take a 7-5 lead. Now you see the A's manager up out of the dugout on his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one. Lorenzo Nieve answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Nieve. Next for Tampa
in
Bay,
now, Brady Day.
First baseman, Brady.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
The center field.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jesse Pitts. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And he takes ball 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
The batter, number 15.
Riding in once again, Connor Pitts. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Nieve has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
Mendoza has got it, and the side is retired. 1 for the Rays on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Rays 7 and the A's 5. Leading off the inning, Juan Trevino, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Trevino.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A swing and a ground ball to third. This will get foul for strike 2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So stepping in, Graham Mendoza. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. 5 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors for the Athletics so far. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Popped him up. Pitts is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting,
ready to take his hacks again, William Pollard, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
And there's ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 3.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. And this one misses inside a ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Logan Morrison. First pitch on its way. Right there for strike 1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. They're down 2, 7-5. Digging in to try it again, Jeremy Pitts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Boof Bobo. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. A dive, but he's back. First delivery to him on the way. A pitch out. The throw. Throw down to second here is by him and into center field. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw.
Well, the runner did get a good jump from first, but the man behind the dish had a great shot of nailing him. That is until he launched his throw into center field. He won't be happy with himself about that throw.
Bobo stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
The 2-1 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. into center field, line drive base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box, Jeff Pitts. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here comes the 1-0. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. 8 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And there are 2 away now.
The right fielder.
Now at the plate, John Pitts. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Pollard will put this one away, and the side is retired. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rays 8 and the A's 5. Striding in for Oakland, Christian Yelich. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yelich.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And with that, we take a look at the A's leaders in that category, and sure enough, his name is right there at the top. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Leonardo Asensio, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
And that misses low and away, ball 1. Action in the Rays pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0 delivery. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses above the zone for a ball.
I got 2-1 the count.
Has a look, now the pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Into the box now, Chad Fidelia. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Yelich, the runner at second with one away. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's got himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Runner at second here with one man out. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box now, Omar Moreno, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Line hard to the left side. Foul. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Striding forward now is the DH, Walter Iwasi. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Yelich. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Brady Day.
Brady Day.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground is short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The center fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jesse Pitts, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball 1. The 1-2. Popped him up. Pollard moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Benito Ordonez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For the Rays, number 6, Benito Ordonez.
Next up for the A's, Enrique Velasquez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Enrique Velasquez.
First delivery to him on the way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Now a curveball misses inside.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, Juan Trevino. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 1-1, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Velasquez at third with nobody out. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In now, Graham Mendoza. Right side, but it's well foul. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. William Pollard is on deck. Line towards center field. Hits is there. Let's see if they test it. And even with 2 outs now, they won't risk running on that arm out there as he's forced to sit tight at third base.
The third baseman, William
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, William Pollard. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there. In to score as the runner from third. Is now an 8-6 ball game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. A home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. No hits to this point. for the 0-1. He'll check on first, and he'll get back in safely. 2 out with the man at first. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. A's have to settle for just the 1. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rays 8 and the A's 6. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Diego Hernandez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 29, Diego Hernandez.
Striding into the box, Connor Pitts. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Connor Pitts.
First offering on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Too high, and it's 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Wow. All I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Now in the box, Jeremy Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. Line hard, but foul. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Into the box, Boof Bobo. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. hits on second, hits on at first with nobody out. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Here now the 2-2. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Gil Cruz comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Into the box, Sammy hits to the left side, but it's well foul. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And that misses 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 2-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in, Jeff hits. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Line drive to left. Yelich is there. Let's see if they try it. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with 1 away.
The right fielder, number 31, John Hicks.
Ready for another shot now. John hits. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
2-0 count. The pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Walter Uwasi. From the stretch. And that misses inside 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
That's a ball.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2 balls and a strike.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brady.
Now at the plate, Brady Day, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Yelich is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. Tampa Bay leads this one 10-6. Byron LeFevre will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 44, Byron LeFevre.
Digging in, Christian Yelich. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hits, moves over, 1 away.
Now batter.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Leonardo Asensio. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Pitts is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box now, Chad Fidelia, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 1-2-3 go the A's as the lead holds at 10-6. Number 30 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 30.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jesse Pitts.
The center fielder, Jesse Pitts.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2-0 now. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Yelich. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now that's second base.
Into the box now, Connor hits. First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Hit out towards second. Mendoza fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now at the plate, Jeremy Pitts. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Boof Bobo would be next. Lifted down the line in left. Here comes Yelich. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Rays go in order 1-2-3 as the lead holds at 10-6. Eric Pena is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 18, Eric Pena.
Now batting, Omar Moreno. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Fielder, Omar Moreno.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1 the count.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
1-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Three and two to the A's center fielder.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Enrique Velasquez.
So coming to the plate, Enrique Velasquez. From the stretch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
That evens it up 1-1. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Enrique Velasquez becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Standing in now, Juan Trevino. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
The 1-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Is at the knees and called strike 3.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
2-0 count. The pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
3 balls.
William Pollard would be next. Moreno at second with 2 down. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the third baseman.
At the plate, William Pollard. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 delivery. In there, and it's even at 1. The 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. A's strand a couple as the lead holds at 10-6. Chris Soriano enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Chris Soriano.
Digging in now, Boof Bobo, and he will not be seeing the usual suspect to close this game out as he's been given the day off by his manager to get a little rest.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
The 0-1 delivery. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
1-2.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
The 3-2 pitch gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
The third baseman, number 3.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Sammy Pitts. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Soriano, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level.
Yeah.
1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Moreno falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Stepping into the box, Jeff Pitts. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Hard hit ball to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays as the lead holds at 10-6. Michael Franco is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Michael Franco.
Now the A's designated hitter, Logan Morrison. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Logan Morrison.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Three balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Left fielder, Christian.
Stepping up now, Christian Yelich. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Hit sharply on the ground. And he is in there.
It's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Gregory Pitts takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 21, Gregory Pitts.
Stepping up to the plate, Leonardo Asensio. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He's set, and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pitts has it in his tracks. And that's the first out of the inning. striding in, Chad Fidelia.
Chad Fidelia.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. It's sharply toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Omar.
So striding forward now, Omar Moreno. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball 1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Boy, nothing working for him at this point. It's 3-0.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Morrison at second. Yelich on at first with 2 down. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So it's an intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Ready once again, Enrique Velasquez. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. The 2-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero, but this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had no.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Yeah, these guys don't care where they play. They've now taken the first 2 of a 4-game road set, and they're guaranteed at least a split. Now we'll see if they can take the series tomorrow.
10-6, the final score in this game. The Rays scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Mickey Munson earns win number 4 on the season. Andres Angel worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Gregory Pitts earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 10 runs on 10 hits. 2 errors, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.